Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Money Making Monday. If you guys can't hear me okay, just do me a favor and can you comment that you can hear me? That way I know that the audio is working and we are good to go. Raja, how are you, sir? Good morning, everybody. Do me a favor if you can hear me, can you just comment so I know that we're good to go? Bart, how's it going, buddy? I saw the pictures of you in Chicago having a blast with Ron. That's what's up, bro. I was like, look at my boy. Love it. Yes, I can hear you okay, loud and clear. Good to go. That's what I'm talking about. All good. Thanks. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a couple more minutes so everybody can log in and then we're good to go. But today we're going to talk about how to generate leads and convert more leads and capture data and improve the consumer journey in real time using chatbots. I know a lot of you guys, I shouldn't say a lot, but I know many people are familiar with different chatbot builders, like, ManyChat probably being the most famous one. I know it's Flow XO. I know Go High Level also has some kind of chat in there, and there's many other ones. So I'm going to introduce you to one that I'm testing out that I really like, and I'm going to walk you through the flow and so on. Before I do that, um, I wanted to check to see how many of you guys have used chatbots before to generate leads for pay-per call. So if you have been doing that, do me a favor and can you just comment if you have ever used a chatbot to generate leads for pay-per call, or it doesn't matter which one, but if you use one before, can you comment below? I love it if you will do that. And then in the meantime, let me post this link to the Slack group so everybody can join the live video. See Patrick here saying, yep, yes, I know. So basically, I am doing this training um, because after we announced the $10,000 winner of the paper call challenge, which is Patrick right here, should call him Pat. I got a whole bunch of DMs. I got a whole bunch of messages. When are you going to do something about, when are you going to do something about chatbots? When are you going to do something about, how to generate leads with chat and stuff like that? I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it with the tool that I use that I like. So that's what I'm here for. So yeah, perfect. So yes, to leads and chatbot, not to paper call yet. It's the same thing. You're just adding a phone number. So amazing. Spiros, what's going on, buddy? What's up? What's up? I know it's late where you are, so let me do this. Let me send out this email real quick. And we should be good to go. One second. Anybody else use a chatbot before? Go ahead and comment before we get started. All right, almost done here. Sending this email out in the Slack so everybody can join. And let me email it too. So 1 second. All right. Perfect. Let's get going. So the first thing I want to do is share my screen. So let's do that. 1 second. Let me log out. Share my screen. Everything is ringing today. All right. How do I stop this from? Oh my God. Sorry about that. I apologize. I don't know why my iPhone keeps just, my Apple Watch keeps ringing. Uh, all right. So words out. I'm doing a chatbot training. Here we go. Let me share my screen. Share my screen. Boom. I'm using this chatbot. Use Landbot. Have you guys heard about Landbot before? If you heard about Landbot before, um, go ahead and comment. Money making Mondays. All right. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So we're here. So what is Landbot? Let me remove myself from the screen so you guys don't need to see me. There you go. So this chatbot is pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna show you now, and then I'm also gonna be kind enough to give you guys a download template that you guys can use with already built out bot. All right. If you stay until the end of the call, I'll give it out to you guys. It's already built out. You just got to change it around a little bit, but you don't have to break your head putting it together. So this is a no-code chat bot builder that you can, pretty much create anything that your mind can think of. They have been awarded here by G2 um, for their, you know, leader, high performance, all that good stuff. So the team behind it, it's solid. It's not, it's not like a flight by night type of thing. As far as the usability, it's pretty straightforward to use, and you can do a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm going to show you. As a drag and drop, and you can build it about in minutes. You can also use it for WhatsApp, for Facebook Messenger, and for your web, and as well as a standalone website that you can just share the link. And you can integrate it, of course, with Zapier. And Slack, Google Sheets, API, webhook, segments, you name it, whatever you're using, chances are you can integrate it. As far as pricing goes, it's a free forever. So if you're doing like 100 chats per month, uh, it's free. And then if you're doing 500, I believe this is 30 pounds or euros, and then 80, and then it's custom. So that's pricing compared to plans. Here you can see everything that comes with it and all that stuff. You guys can do that on your own. There is a free trial that you can sign up and get to use it. So So let me log in real quick. This is the bot that I started working on, and I want to show you guys and see how you guys can use this for pay-per call, right? So this bot right here, it's a bot that I built for auto insurance, okay? Auto insurance, listen to me. Health insurance for Obamacare, especially, right? So these are all the variables, or I should say, all the things that you can insert in there. And then within them, you can use variables and you can use different stuff, right? So the simple stuff is, like sending a message, asking the questions, some logic to it, so split floats based on conditions. Then you have your integrations here, your power up boost. You can build brick, which is kind of like a partially made flow, and you can call that a brick, and then you can just throw it in here, which is pretty cool. And then you have your advanced stuff, right? Like your buttons, pushing stuff to Google Sheet, media, send the email triggers, ask the basic contact information like name, email, phone number, stuff like that, date, also the ability to upload pictures, files, yes or no questions, scales, conditions, set variables. So, for example, here in this flow, I set a variable, uh, which if you're running, let me move this over here 1 second. Because if you guys are running health insurance like Obamacare, right? So, a lot of people are usually on Medicaid or CHIP or Medicare. So there's no value. It doesn't qualify for the lead that I'm trying to generate. So here, what I did is if somebody in this flow is asking, hey, I'm here to help you qualify for affordable Medicare. So here you can put like, I want to insert an emoji of a wave. There you go. So it'll be like this, right? And then asking these questions: are you currently in Medicaid, CHIP, or Medicare? So if they say that yes, that they are, I set a variable here, which is set a variable that no value equals true. So by having this variable here, I know that they can continue through the flow, and at any moment I can switch the flow or split or do any logic behind it because of they have been set variable that is no value, meaning that they're Medicare. I can't really monetize that lead with this flow. I can monetize it with something else, but not with this flow, right? Then ask questions and stuff like that. Let me show you what the flow looks like. uh, Let me open here a page. So this is a pretty simple flow. Oh, 1 second. I should save this, publish it, and then open it. Okay. Start again. So, hey, I'm here to help you qualify for the Affordable Health Care Act. Are you currently enrolled in Medicaid, CHIP, or Medicare? So if I was to click yes here, it will set a variable tag for me that will be a no value tag. It will continue the flow, but I know which lead is what, right? So am I enrolled? No. Okay, perfect. The Affordable Healthcare, I can't talk today, Healthcare Act, ACA plans are approved by individual states. Enter your address below to verify if your eligibility. So my office address here is 2125 Biscayne Boulevard. Great. I should add a text message here that says, like some kind of confirmation, like you're in approved area or something like that. And then, are you looking for qualify for individual or family? So, individual, to give you an example. And have you recently lost coverage, moved, got married, had a baby, or adopted a child? So, this is a pre qualifying question to see if they are able to enroll because of special enrollment period, SEP, right? So, if they were to click yes here, it will automatically bring them to they are approved because that is a qualifying question. If they click yes, perfect. If they click no, then the other question will be based on income. So no. So how much income will your household make this year? So below 54, I have to edit these numbers to be more accurate. I just put the highest that you can make to have some kind of tax subsidized. So I just put it here. I have to edit this number, but you get an idea. So if they click below this, so technically they will qualify. So below, great news, based on your answers, you qualify for free or low cost plan that includes health, dental, and vision. So here you have two options, right? Here's where it gets interesting. You can either speak with a human to complete your enrollment or get enrollment help, or complete enrollment online. So if you were to speak with a human, it will go ahead and generate a phone number for you to call. If you were to click on complete enrollment online, it will go into lead gen mode and collect first name, phone number, email, and then it will generate a link which will forward you to a form fill type of deal. So the lead will be monetized with a form fill right at the end because we already have the contact info. So I'm gonna do both options here so you guys understand and um, you guys can implement it. So the first one for us paper callers will be speak with a human, right? So speak with a human, right? You must call, and then you can control this, right? But you must call to complete your enrollment and receive your free coverage card. You can edit your message, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. Here's the phone number, and the person can just click and call, right? And then using Google Tag Manager or your Facebook Pixel or whatever other tracking setup, you can now make all these events trackable and all of this to update to Facebook or whatever other media buying platform you're using, which I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. So let's start this flow again, but instead of speaking with a human, I want to complete everything online. All right. So are you here to qualify? Are you? So I'm saying, no, I'm not. What is you? You don't have to ask for this. And I do ask it right in the beginning, so I don't have to ask for it again. And it's kind of like it's using the Google Maps API to generate like so you can autofill the less work, right? Click next. Are you looking? So I'm looking for a family plan. Have anyone in your household recently moved, lost coverage? Yes. Then I automatically qualify. I don't want to talk to nobody. I want to do everything online. So complete online. Okay, great. This should take less than 1 minute. Let's get started. What's your first name? So my first name is Carlos. What's your phone number? And the phone number has a logic behind it that will check that it's at least a 10-digit format. So if I was to type in one more digit, look, I gotta fix that because it should have fixed only a 10-digit format. What's the best email to reach you? So I'll put it here, info@uniquemediagroup.com. And then after doing that, it says you're all set. Click the link below to complete your enrollment. Then when they click in this, you can either send them to a paywall or you can send them to a CPL offer for health insurance, right? And then because you have this information, you can also put in disclaimers throughout this and put in your TCPA disclaimer to be able to text them and stuff like that. So it says here, what's your phone number? You can come here to the phone number question. So let me make this smaller. What is your phone number? You see it right here. And then here you can say, by the way, by providing your phone, you agree to this blah, 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 right? And this blah, 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 I shouldn't say blah, 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 but you understand. This will be your disclaimer, your links and stuff like that. So you can put a hyperlink here to my uh, privacy links, right? So now you have here your disclaimer, or if you have some TCPA disclaimer, this is my super long TCPA disclaimer that my buyers wants me to put here. Right? And you can do that. You can change the format here as far as the text. So if you want to make this text smaller, and then if you already collected, like for example, like the first name here, so you can say, by the way, and then insert a variable such as like the name. So by the way, Carlos, by providing your phone number, you agree to this, blah, 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 right? And apply here. If I was to push this, let me save it. So I will go ahead here and click, no, I'm not. Family, somebody move, yes. Complete enrollment online. Carlos. And then here you can see, what's your phone number. By the way, Carlos, by providing your phone number, you agree to the blah, 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 which is your TCPA disclaimer, and terms and policy and conditions. You can either put that here or you can put it below here, however you want to put it. But you guys get the idea that that's something that you can build and integrate to it, right? Then you can do a whole bunch of other stuff, right? So if you if you want to set some smart formulas or variables, so like for example, formula, if they ask a question like, is this a family, right? So I can delete this, and instead I am going to ask, if it's a family, let me delete all this stuff. If it's a family, let me ask how many people, right? And then based on that, I will go to, this qualifying question. So now here it's going to ask, how many people are in your household? Include yourself. Blah, blah. All right. So let me X this out. So I put here whole numbers, minimum value of one person, maximum value of 10. The reason why I'm showing you this is because then here you can create a formula, which is like a little too advanced for me, but you can definitely create a formula. And this formula could be a math formula, right? Where you can multiply or divide or subtract, whatever it is, based on the number of the household to know what their limit income is. So you see here how I have below 224,000, below $224,280, all right? This right here that I'm using here, this is the maximum based on the family of 10, right? So, and here, this is a maximum an individual can make. But if you are to make some smart formulas that you're calculating the answer here, how many people, and you're calculating this, then you can display here more accurate numbers using formula and stuff like that. That's not something that I'm doing right now, but it can be done, and it can be done with that setup. So the same thing goes to your Facebook pixel or even your Google Tag Manager. So let's say that at this point you will consider this lead to be a lead when somebody gives you your first name, phone number, and email, and this you will consider this a lead. So what you can do here is just add a plus, and you can add just a code, and then here you will put your code for your Facebook pixel. So you go here, Facebook pixel code for lead. I believe it's somewhere here. So track the lead, which is at this stage right here. Hit apply. And now whenever somebody gets to this point after the email, before this message shoots right here, it will be tracked as a Facebook lead, right? And then you can do this in multiple stages of the flow, right? So you can track this as a lead, and you can also track anything else, such as a content view or so on, because the more data points that you're passing back, or the more things that you're tracking, even if you're tracking each individual buttons, right? The more information that the algorithm is going to have and enable the algorithm to make better decisions for you, right? So just wanted to show you guys this. Hopefully you find it useful. Hopefully you can see the usage for many different businesses. Applying it to pay-per-call is gold because it's really simple to use, but you can apply this to any type of model, right? So let me publish this real quick, and then let me come here and show you guys all the different type of bots that you can build. So what I just show you is like a LAN bot on the web, which is a standalone. You can also use WhatsApp, Messenger, and this is if you want to do through API, which is a little more advanced. But if you can implement WhatsApp, Messenger, and LAN, that's fine. Here also, they have templates. So if you want to go to a land bot, you can just choose one of these templates here that are already pre-made, and then you can just edit. The one that I show you, I made from scratch, but you can make a lead generation template here. So, lead qualification, basic lead generation, webinar lead scoring, loan application here, which can make a lot of sense for some of you that do MCA or other type of loan offers. Marketing, doctors, real estate, Calendly. You can make a whole bunch of different bots, right? And then you can just grab the URL or embed the code inside. So if I was using this bot right here, you can share it as a live chat on the website as a full page. So you can copy the HTML and then just drop it, or you can just, integrate with WordPress or any um, Unbounce or any of the other website builders. And then you can also have it here on a link. So when you have it on the link, copy that, and then you can just use this link. You might not want to use this link. You might want to have your own link, right? Your own domain, but you can use this link to just send your leads here. Track your leads with a Google Tag Manager, with a Facebook Pixel, build the messaging sequence based on the type of lead that you're generating, and then give user an option to call or an option to continue online. If they call, you make money in that phone call if you're in the paper call model. If they continue online, you make money on that fill and that form fill if you are in a lead generation model and you're just pushing traffic to a form fill. And then what you can do is you can collect more information as from the consumer journey here. By the way, you can change here, designs if you want to do different designs and backgrounds. If you want to, put in, your logo and stuff. I have this turned off, but you can turn it on here. And then this could be like, Affordable Health Care Act, right? And then here you can put a special enrollment period. I can give you an example, right? I have it off, but you can have it on, and then you can add a logo here. So if you have an image, you can add it. You can add it here. And then you're good to go. Get creative. If you want to get creative, and then you launch this, or you can just turn it off. If you don't want it, you can just turn it off. I leave it on just for demo purposes. Custom code. You're gonna add all custom codes. You have to upgrade to custom code, but then this is where you will put like your Google Tag Manager, and this will be in the body section of the bot. To be in the header section, you have to do it. You have to do it through. I forgot where is it that you have to go, but you have to go somewhere else to do it. But it's here in the somewhere in the menus. Oh, at the chat, at the bot level, I think. I believe it's at the bot level. Could be. Yeah, this is the head. That's where I got confused. So this is where you put the script that will be in the head. And then here, which I just, and then here is where you put the scripts in the body. Okay. So in the settings, SEO tracking, you have a section here to put your scripts in the head of the HTML. And then in the design under custom codes, you have a chance to put HTML scripts and codes in the body. Does that make sense? So far, so good. Any questions here? All right, let me go back to the screen and see some stuff. So I heard Mobile Monkey, ManyChat. Yeah, I never used Mobile Monkey, but I used ManyChat before, and it's pretty amazing. New info, great. No problem. Appreciate it. Good morning. Good morning, Gabe. Conrad, how's it going, buddy? Golden nuggets from the big dog. I appreciate it, man. And get to work. You already know. Awesome. Thank you. If you can do me a favor and click above so I can see your Facebook profile and username, and then I can call you properly. Uh, Great for the podcast business model I created. Nice business addition. We definitely need to mastermind. Of course, you can implement this and kind of use it for um, many case studies and scenarios, right? To generate leads, to simplify communication. I mean, scheduling, whatever it is, whatever your mind desires. Willie, how's it going, buddy? Todd, thanks, Carlos. This is great stuff. Chats can only start if the audience initiate the chat, right? So we'll test chat ads with this, or is this using Facebook forms? And good question, by the way, Todd. Um, so if you're using a Facebook chat, a Facebook Messenger chat, the chat will only start if the user initiate the chat, right? But this is a chatbot that is outside, so you will either drive y- your campaign objective should either be conversions if you're tracking leads like I show you here through the different stuff, right? So for example, you see here where it says leads. Let me just duplicate this, and then I will move this over here to after I ask the information, right? So I can delete this and then bring it over here. And then this one, instead of lead, I'm gonna track it as view content and then continue on its flow, right? So if you're tracking everything, what you want to do is you want to send information to you information. You want to send traffic to your URL. So this is the URL, right? And obviously you want to have a custom domain and stuff, but you're sending traffic here. This is by default your landing page. It's not a conventional landing page. It's a chat bot. But this is your landing page, right? So let's come here. Are you currently enrolled? Say yes, I am enrolled. Then as soon as I put here my address, I'm just gonna put one here. This will trigger the Facebook pixel. I have to install the full pixel though. And so on. So this is your landing page here that pretty much you're using. So unless you build this to be a messenger, then you will do it on messenger, and then you have the pros of being able to follow up every 24 hours and stuff like that. If you want to do it a standalone, I mean, there's no wrong way to do it. You can do it whatever and each way you want. Awesome video. Appreciate it, Manuel. Are there tutorials when you purchase the bot? I believe they have. I think so. I believe they have a whole bunch of tutorials here somewhere. Yeah. Help Landbot Academy. Yeah, they have quite a bit of tutorials here and videos. Quite a few of them. So yeah, I mean, and they also have a podcast, which is pretty cool. They bring in like different people to talk about different stuff. But yeah, they have here quite a few tutorials that you can follow. It's actually extensive. Samuel, how's it going? Dustin, what's going on, buddy? So, Dustin, as far as the TCPA disclaimer, do you have to put the disclaimer in the message, or you can say by providing the phone number, you agree to your disclaimer, and then you have to the word? It depends. So sometimes you need to display the disclaimer like like conspicuous, and they have to click I agree, which you can do that. Other times you can get a little bit more creative as far as using hyperlink to a disclaimer page and stuff like that. So what it comes down to is, how do you plan to use this data? And so if you plan to use this data as far as like selling this lead, then people are want to make sure that there's a clear and visible TCPA disclaimer, uh, just to avoid any problems, right? But if you're planning to use it internally and you don't plan to like spam them every day with 20 different text messages, you just plan it to use it on your regular flow, then it shouldn't be a problem. Uh, if you're using a hyperlink or not, right? Because you're not gonna do anything crazy with it. But if that's not the case, then yeah, I would recommend that it's clearly visible in the bot, that you'll put it there, like right there and there. Boom. Here it is. Cool, but good question. Okay, got it. You're very welcome. Any other question, guys? What do you guys think about it? Do you like it? I mean, you can, again, the same thing that I just showed you, you can do it with ManyChat and with any other chat builder out there. You know, there's no right or wrong way of doing things. You can use whatever it is. If you're a developer and you can code all of this by hand, go for it. So as long as you do it and you get results, that's what really matters. Clayton, what's going on, buddy? This is great. Best way to engage those people who hate to call places. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. Because then they click on the link and they're expecting to go into a landing page, so they have to read something or fill out something. So by doing it like this, it's more interactive. They're just clicking. If you notice, I reduce the input part of the form all the way to the end, like all the way to the end. And then at the very beginning, there's only one asking for their address, which is the longest information that we're collecting, and it's right at the beginning. Then all the way at the end, we're collecting everything else. So you can see here. Here's the address right in the beginning, using the Google autocomplete map API and stuff like that, which is pretty simple to set up. All you have to do is click here and then get the Add Google Maps API key. If you don't know how to do that, there's a link here that will show you how to do it. Just follow step by step. Once you get the key, you put in here your key, and then at that point, you're pretty good to go. They can just type in their address, and Google Maps is going to autocomplete for them. And then at the end here is where I'm asking the first name, phone number, and email, only if they want to complete the enrollment um, online. If they want to speak with a human, I'm not really interested in collecting anything else, because the moment that they call that phone number, then the ICP and the rest of the stuff will take over. Um, let's see if we have any other questions. So this records them agreeing to opt in to be in text if any authorities wants to check in the future. Yes, of course you can record that. If you're using Jornaya or Trusted Form, then you can place a script either directly here, or you can place a script. One second. So you can place a script here in the body of the head, right? And then once you do that, then you can pretty much run, the Jornaya or Trusted Form token and the whole form. Or so questions about the disclaimer. You see how I put it right here? So what you can do is you can just have a follow-up text message here. So I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Right. And then I'm just gonna remove this one. I'm gonna add a new one here. And then this one is gonna be, let me see if I have anything for agree. check. Here, yes or no. So this will be my TCPA disclaimer. So let me, 1 second. So I don't have one that I can throw in here, but this would be my TCPA disclaimer and full text in addition to hyperlinks to partners and privacy and terms and all legal stuff. So you can insert this. Let me move this over here. You can insert this here where they have to say yes, and if they say no, then you know you can say sorry. Try again, right? Or whatever might be the case. And if they say yes, you can continue your flow. So if I go here and I publish this, again, this isn't complete enrollment online. So if I go here and I start doing this again, so start again, right? And then I come here to 1 second. No, I put in my address. Are you looking for a family plan? See, now I'm asking how many people in the household, so I put 3. Any reason? Yes. Great news, complete enrollment online. So put in the phone number. Oh, wait. And then again, this will be my TCD clears complaint, blah, 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 blah. And then if they click yes, they're giving you, they're approving, they're saying, yes, you can text me, you can spam me. No, don't do it, so you don't have permission. It's pretty simple here. That will be one way of adding it, and then I'll say, okay, of course, I love spamming and robocalls. Send me more. So yes, okay, all right. Well, spam in my email too. So let me put in here my email, and done deal. Okay. Again, this is just like a very quick, simple way of getting to the point. You can customize this, add whatever text you want, use it for whatever case scenario you want to use it. If you want to throw in there like Giphies and stuff like that, then of course you can. If you don't, then you don't have to. But at any point, if like for example, if you want to throw in here another text, and then this will be like an image. So click in here where it says media, and then I'll be here and then like. And then I can use any of this into my bot. The only issue that I see with that is that if you use them too much or you overdo it, you kind of might turn some people off, right? So I try to keep it as simple as possible. In some other cases, I use this a lot because it makes sense for the type of lead that I'm trying to generate. But for this one, I just want to keep it a little bit more clean. But you can use images, videos. If you have like a great video, you can throw it in here and so on, right? I'm just trying to keep it as clean as possible. Cool. So I see, let me go here. I see that Willie says, good way to qualify leads. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. looks like the looks of this quite a bit more than many chat. Carlos dropping knowledge bombs like normal. Appreciate it all the time. Yeah, it's a different one. You can again you can do this with any chat builder. It doesn't any bot builder. It doesn't really matter. It's just whatever you feel comfortable with using and whatever gets the job done. I figure that I share this with you guys because I know a lot of people use chat bots for lead gen and other uses, but not many people use it for pay per call. There's a great opportunity for you to use it, for pay per call, just adding phone numbers into it, right? So here, in this message, when somebody requests to speak with a human, you can see here. One second, let me open the window bigger so you guys can see. You can see here that what I did is just the phone number. I just put a herf with the telephone number here. So this will be pretty simple to track, um, either by adding a tracking code here or just by setting up a trigger that whenever somebody clicks, TEL and the plus sign that starts with that, the URL, it will be considered a click to call. Or if you have it integrated with Ringba, then you don't have to worry about it because you can just put here the number pool, right? Again, to put the number pool, you have to go to settings, SEO and tracking, and either you will put your Google Tag Manager here with all your scripts, or you can just put them here individually, and you can put in, your number pool. So all the information is collected and passed on. Additionally, what you can do is you can pass information. So you see here where it says track, right? What you can do here, let's say that you want to create another script. So I'll put here another script. Actually, I should have just done it by clicking here. Let me delete this. Okay, so you can add here another script, and this script right here could be to send info, like the info that you just collected. For example, you can send it to Ringbot. How do you do that? Let me show you real quick. One second, my friends. So every phone number in Ringba has a. No, I shouldn't put it here. But you understand, every phone number in Ringba has a, what is it called? A inbound data enrichment URL that you can pass on this information. So you already collected here the phone number. So this will be variable phone number right here. And then, you can pass here like the name. So let's say that this is the name. So first name, and I will go ahead and pass that variable here, which will be name. And then I also have their email. So email, and then I will insert that variable here. Uh, email. And then to make all of this work, I believe, give me one second. I will have to probably put this. Mhm. and pass that information. So as soon as I have to double check, I don't think I'm by no mean am I a developer or a coder, but I'm trying to pull this URL, and I believe that's the correct tag. I have to double check with somebody that knows more than me. But that's the way that you will pass this information there. So when the person does call, you have all this info already pre-populated and Ringbot, and being able to bypass IVRs or do any kind of other funky stuff that you want to do. Any questions here? Are you guys still with me, or I lost you? All right, I'm gonna take a few more seconds to, or I should say minutes, take a few minutes to answer any questions that you guys might have, and then let's call it a day. So let's take the next 5 minutes to answer questions. Okay. Let me put some music in the background. All right, cool. So how can we test the template you mentioned? I just created that actually, so let me share the link. So if you're interested in downloading the template that I just created, I show you guys this template right here, which is for ACA insurance. Now, if you're interested in downloading that, all you have to do is go here. And I just share that into Facebook page, also into YouTube if you're watching from YouTube. And I will also share it on Slack. So if you guys are on Slack, download. There you go. It's everywhere now. And you have to interact with a bot to download the template. I mean, it's only fair. Yeah, I see people already here finish it. So sweet. It's gonna ask you. Actually, I'm gonna add some more stuff. So if you hurry up, you can download it right now only by giving me your email. If you take longer, I'm gonna ask now your name. And then what I'm gonna do is here, I'm gonna ask you a yes or no question. And this is gonna be straight up. Can I text? So if you say yes, I'm gonna ask you for your phone number. And after that, I'm gonna have you download it. And if you say no, you're gonna download it. Anyways. But you're still gonna have to give me your email regardless. Phone number is optional. Don't want to download my stuff? Bye, Felicia. All right. 1, 2, 3, boom. Now you have to give me all the info. So pretty cool, huh? Where do you drop the link? I drop it on the Slack, and I'll drop it in the YouTube and in my Facebook page. If you're watching from somewhere else, I'll just comment. Oh, I see your comment. I'll drop the link as soon as I'm done live here. Everywhere else, okay? All right, so that's pretty much all for today. I hope that you guys found this useful. And that's pretty much it. What do you guys think about it? You guys like it? Don't like it? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Are you guys going to use it for paper call? You're going to be using this for something else. So your feedback and opinions are welcome. This is the bot right here. All right. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for being here. Stay blessed. I'm out. Peace.